12,000 years ago, the world was a harsh and unforgiving place. Massive glaciers covered much of the Earth. Freezing winds swept across endless plains. Survival was a daily battle for every living creature. Early humans lived in a dangerous world. They were not the strongest hunters. They were small and vulnerable. Deadly predators surrounded them. Among these predators, one stood above the rest: the Sabertooth Tiger. This massive predator ruled the Ice Age wilderness. Its enormous curved fangs were its deadliest weapon. These fangs could pierce deep into flesh. Its muscular body made it a perfect hunter. It moved silently through forests, waiting patiently for the perfect moment to strike. When it attacked, it was sudden and incredibly deadly. For early humans, this predator meant danger. Humans had very simple tools. Most weapons were made of stone and wood, but humans had one powerful advantage: intelligence. They learned to work together. Cooperation became their greatest strength. Together, they became stronger than any single hunter. When danger appeared, they defended each other. But the Ice Age itself was a brutal enemy. Freezing temperatures tested human endurance. Food was often difficult to find. The tribe often had to travel great distances. They followed the animals they hunted, but predators followed them as well. The saber-toothed tiger remained one of the deadliest threats. Its power and speed made it a perfect hunter. One mistake could mean death. Humans had to stay alert at all times. The wilderness was both beautiful and deadly, yet humanity refused to disappear. They adapted to the harsh world around them. They improved their tools and hunting skills. Their intelligence slowly changed the balance of power. Predators were no longer the only hunters. Humans were becoming masters of survival, and their journey across the ancient world had only just begun. The Ice Age world was filled with unknown dangers. Every shadow could hide a deadly predator. Early humans had to stay alert every moment. Even during the night, danger never disappeared. The glowing fire became their shield against darkness. Predators often waited just beyond the light, yet humans refused to surrender to fear. Their strength came from unity. They protected their families and their tribe. Every successful hunt meant survival, but failure could bring starvation. The frozen world tested them every day. Still, humans adapted and learned. Their intelligence slowly changed the world, and humanity continued its long journey through time. The Ice Age world was filled with mystery and danger. Endless frozen valleys stretched across the land, while powerful storms swept through the wilderness. Across this frozen landscape, early humans continued their long journey. Moving slowly through snow and ice, they searched for food, shelter, and safety. But every step into the wilderness carried risk. Hidden among the forests and mountains were predators waiting patiently for their next opportunity. Among these predators, the saber-toothed tiger remained one of the most terrifying. With enormous curved fangs and powerful muscles, it was built to hunt. A single ambush from this predator could end a life in seconds. For early humans, surviving such encounters required courage, intelligence, and teamwork. For thousands of years, humans faced the brutal forces of nature. Freezing winters, violent storms, and dangerous predators constantly threatened their survival. Yet these early humans refused to disappear. Instead, they adapted to the harsh world around them. They studied the land, the animals, and the changing seasons. Slowly, knowledge became their most powerful tool. Every successful hunt meant food for the tribe. It meant warmth, strength, and another chance to survive the winter. But the wilderness never stopped testing them. Each new journey brought fresh dangers. The Sabertooth Tiger continued to roam these lands, a powerful predator that ruled the frozen wilderness. But humans were learning how to survive. Through intelligence, cooperation, and courage. Over time, their skills grew stronger, their tools improved, and their strategies became smarter. Slowly, the balance of power began to change. Humans were no longer helpless prey in the wild. Against impossible odds, humanity survived. And their incredible journey across the ancient world had only just begun. The frozen earth continued to challenge every living creature. Blizzards swept across the land, and survival was never guaranteed. Yet humans refused to surrender to the brutal forces of nature. Their determination pushed them forward into the unknown. Each generation learned new ways to survive. Knowledge passed from elders to the young hunters of the tribe. Slowly, humanity began to understand the world around them. The land, the animals, and the rhythm of the seasons. These lessons transformed the way humans lived. Survival became a skill passed down through time. In this dangerous world, unity was their greatest strength. Alone, they were vulnerable, but together, they were powerful. Predators like the saber-toothed tiger still roamed the wilderness, but humans had learned how to face these dangers. With intelligence, courage, and teamwork, they continued to survive. Day after day, generation after generation. From these early struggles, the story of humanity was born, a story of survival against impossible odds. And this was only the beginning of the incredible journey that would shape the future of humankind. As the Ice Age slowly changed the world, humans continued to adapt. Their journey across the frozen earth had only just begun. Small tribes moved across valleys, forests, and frozen plains, always searching for food, safety, and a better place to live. These early humans were not the strongest creatures on Earth, but their intelligence made them unique. Over thousands of years, their knowledge continued to grow. Each generation learning more about survival. Tools became sharper, strategies became smarter. Humanity slowly began shaping the world around them. The predators that once dominated the land were no longer unstoppable. Humans had learned how to survive. Step by step, tribe by tribe, humanity spread across the earth, carrying knowledge, courage, and determination. From these ancient struggles came the foundation of our species, a story written in survival. Millions of years of struggle shaped who we are today. The story of humanity began in moments like these, and this incredible story of survival is only the beginning of humanity's journey.